Okay, I'm making this video for my Craigslist ad. I'm selling a 1985 Mazda RX-7. It is a GS model converted to the GSL-SE drivetrain. It is a non-power steering car, 5-speed. It is a 2006 Mazda 6 color Blue Pacific Mica. It has Taquico blue suspension with Racing Beat red springs. Okay. Take a look at the interior. The seats have been removed. I have sold the seats. I didn't like the way they sat. You sat super high in them, so I got rid of them. And I was going to put some Recaros or something else in it, but I've moved on to another project. Everything works in the car, except for the hazard lights. I'm not sure why those don't work, but I have a rear battery mount. Battery is not even 6 months old. 1,000 cranking amp battery. Take a look at the suspension. Taquico blue shocks, Racing Beat red springs. It is a limited slip differential. It was rebuilt about a year ago. It has Mobil 1 full synthetic 80/90 gear oil in it. Works great. It is a clutch type diff. The motor. The carburetor's been taken off of it because the engine actually leaned out. My old fuel pump went bad and the rear rotor leaned out. So I have an inspection camera that I can actually put into the port. You can see that the apex seals are still there. I don't see any scoring, any messed up housings or anything. I can gladly show you that if you're interested. The motor is a large street port 74 RX-4 motor, 9.4 to 1 compression ratio. It has 1986 rotating assembly. There's a lot of Racing Beat parts on the motor, but like I said, the rear rotor has no compression. I have the Racing Beat front engine mount, the Racing dual sheath pulleys on the crank, on the alternator. I have full MSD ignition, 6A and a 6AL box, to XL 8.8mm wires. It is a factory Mazda 12A distributor with a rotor, cap and rotor from the dealership. I have a Mallory comp fuel pressure regulator, and I have the matching Mallory comp 70 fuel pump. I put that in because I was gonna plan on rebuilding this motor, but I'm on to something else. I'm on to big blocks now. Braided steel clutch line. The tranny is out of an 87 convertible and is geared very long. When this car was running, I would easily bury the 140 mile/per-hour speedo in 4th gear at about 7,000 RPMs. And 5th gear was just, 80 miles an hour at, I want to say 1,800 or 2,200 RPMs. The clutch literally has 470 miles on it. I had a custom drive shaft made because I was just sick of ruining the used 12A and 13B first-gen drive shafts I was always getting used. They were just not any good. So that has got, I think that only has 150 miles on it. I had it made at Phoenix Rack and Axle. Tires are in decent shape. They're H-rated. I would definitely, if I was keeping the car, I was going to put 15s on it and go with like a V-rated tire, because H-rated tires are just not really performance oriented. But I'm asking $2 grand for the car. That's the lowest I'm going to go. You can easily put a 12A in this car in a weekend, or a 13B if you have a carburetor. 12A is going to be easier because it already comes with a carb and everything, and all the upgrades you see under the hood will work on almost any rotary engine you put in here. So if you have a 12A or a 13B carbureted, you can literally put them in a weekend, bolt them into this car, hook up the fuel line, and time the car and drive it within a weekend, easily. So for $2,000, you're getting a ton of upgrades. You're getting a suspension that's nice and tight. You're getting a beautiful blue car, limited slip diff, with the bigger brakes, and a 407 diff. And I have extra parts. I got a roll cage that comes with it. I have another third member for the diff, a set of axles, upper strut mounts, idler arm, and a couple other things. So if you're interested after seeing this video, please give me a call if you're interested. I don't want any trades. I want cash. I don't want your Honda, any of that. $2,000, $2,000 cash, that's what I want. All right? Thank you, thanks for viewing, and have a wonderful day.